The world is filled with adorable animals, but the cutest ones of all may be found right in our own homes. Puppies. In this episode, we'll follow stories of some of the sweetest puppies you can imagine. From challenging days with English Bulldogs, to the amazing reunion of Pointer pups. We'll meet a Labrador working hard to become a loyal guide to a blind owner. And a young Dalmatian learning to overcome her own disability. From their very first hours in the world till their dog-year teens, puppies come in different shapes, sizes, and personalities. But they're all cute ones. Our cute one's journey begins in the home of a family that loves English Bulldogs. They've recently greeted a litter of newborns. This guy's name is Jake. Like most puppies, Jake spends most of his time sleeping. In total, between 15 to 20 hours a day. Their eyes and ears are closed for their first 9 to 11 days of life. And like humans, they're born without teeth. English Bulldog puppies are not yet strong enough to walk. So when they wake up hungry, they use their keen sense of smell to find their mother. Jake's 5 brothers and sisters join him for dinner, but he's the one with the heartiest appetite. After the meal, it's time to wash up. Jake's mom licks him to clean and warm her baby, as well as to stimulate his breathing and digestion. She's also scent marking her puppies, creating a strong bond. By 3 weeks, Jake and his siblings are able to see and hear. At this age, they're also beginning to play. Jake is more interested in learning to walk. But at this point, his legs are still a little wobbly. About a week later, the puppy's teeth have come in and they start to eat dog food. They'll enjoy a banquet like this 3 times a day. As you might expect, for Jake, 1 serving isn't enough. Soon, the puppies stabilize on all 4 legs. Jake and the gang are ready to explore the world. Suddenly, an unexpected surprise. The nice human takes Jake away. His brothers and sisters are concerned. They're troubled by the separation. What's happening to Jake? Jake's owner is helping with a chore English Bulldogs can't do on their own. It's time for Jake's first bath. He doesn't seem to like it at first. But English Bulldogs need extra care to be sure their wrinkles are kept clean to avoid germs and irritation in the skin folds. Soon, Jake will move on to the home of his new family. He'll be a clean, happy, and healthy pet. English Bulldogs are known to have a sweet, gentle disposition, and Jake is sure to become a wonderful friend, brimming with puppy love. Meanwhile, not far from Jake's home, a pointer has just given birth to a litter of puppies. One of them is named Mia. In her first hours of life, she's very hungry and tries to get as much milk as she can. Like Jake the Bulldog, Mia's eyes and ears are closed in the first days. She and her siblings spend most of their time huddling close to each other to keep warm. Mia develops a special bond with her brother, Spotty. A human comes and takes Mia away from the litter. It's nothing to be concerned about. They just need to weigh the puppies. Healthy pointer newborns should weigh between 350 to 700 grams. But they double in size every week until they are 3 months old. Now it's Spotty's turn. He's a little bigger than Mia. The weigh-in is a little traumatic for the puppies. When they're taken away from the litter, they get nervous. They need to feel the heat from their brothers and sisters and to be close to their mom. But the human heat and gentle love helps to calm them. At about 4 weeks, it's time to let the pointer pups play with humans. Pointers are known to be gentle with children and sturdy enough to handle the sometimes heavy-handed pets and hugs kids dish out. As the puppies mature, Mia and Spotty remain inseparable. Unlike bulldogs, pointers are natural-born hunters, and their puppy games help them develop their instincts and skills. Mia hones her tracking abilities on all kinds of prey. Pointers are a very active breed and need at least an hour a day of exercise and lots of space to burn off their energy. They also like to dig and bite to sharpen their nails and teeth. So young pointers can be destructive when they're bored or don't get enough exercise. And they keep this active and playful nature even in adulthood. Soon, it's time for Mia to move to her new life in a new home. She makes a great first impression with her new owner. Of course, separation was hard for Mia, her mom, and her siblings. But Mia is now in an excellent environment for a pointer. There's a big garden where she can run and play. She was a bit homesick at first, but her owner lavishes her with plenty of love. In a few days, Mia seems pretty comfortable. Her new life includes plenty of playing and training. Pointers continually need to burn that energy, otherwise it's difficult for them to concentrate on their learning. Her owner devotes months teaching Mia to be a well-behaved dog and cherished companion. She uses a clicker to mark the exact positive behavior that leads to a reward. Discipline is important with pointers. Without good training, the breed can get very stubborn. But that's definitely not the case with Mia. Because Mia is such a good dog, her owners take her along on nice day trips. Today, she's off on a special adventure. She's headed for the beach. But that's not all. A great surprise is waiting for her. An acquaintance from the past. Spotty. Dogs' sense of smell is 10,000 times better than humans. Plus, they also have a great memory for individual scents. Mia and Spotty clearly remember each other, and they play just like when they were young pups. Mia's exuberant puppy love is leading to a lifelong bond with her new life and her wonderful owner. Now let's meet an especially cute dog breed. The Basset Hound. This is Bassie and her pups. They're already getting too old to continue drinking mother's milk. By around 8 weeks, puppies are ready for dog chow twice a day. Before long, they're excited to explore their environment. But living with humans sometimes leads to strange and noisy experiences. Dogs can hear sounds at 4 times the distance of humans, and they can detect a frequency range twice what people can hear. And even though perked ears are more sensitive than floppy ears, a vacuum cleaner can be a terrible roar for the Basset Hound. It will take some time till they realize there's no danger at all. Today, the owner has an exciting plan for the puppies. They're going for their first car ride. At first, they seem a bit nervous, but after a while, the gentle rocking of the car relaxes them. When the car stops, the puppies wake up and are excited to be free of their crate. The Basset Hound puppies are happy to be able to play again. But the trip is hardly a journey to the dog park. They're visiting the vet for a checkup. Despite their gentle appearance, Basset Hounds are natural-born hunters. They're exceptional scent trackers, second only to their cousins, the Bloodhounds. The Basset Hounds are little now, but they will grow quite large, about 60 pounds. They just seem smaller because of their short legs. The vet gives the puppies a clean bill of health. They'll soon be ready to head for their new families. The Basset Hound is among the most good-natured and easygoing of all breeds. Not to mention, they're really cute. Meet Nora, a newborn Labrador Retriever puppy. Like all puppies, she's born deaf and blind and appears fragile and helpless. She moves cautiously, nose to the ground, sniffing her way to her mom. And dinner with her brothers and sisters. By 1 month old, all Nora's senses have developed. She can smell, see, and hear, and she's mobile and ready for anything. Labradors are one of the hardest working dog breeds. They're extremely intelligent and very good-natured, making them some of the best helper dogs for human beings. At 8 to 10 weeks, they can begin preparation to become an assistance dog. Today, Nora starts her training. She has been selected to become a guide dog for the blind. Training starts with a simple exercise. Just follow the instructor. There are many tasks a guide dog has to master. It's important that they learn to stand patiently waiting for a command. Nora completes the task perfectly. At the end of the day, she's exhausted, but happy to get her well-deserved cuddles. Training continues. It's a complex process that takes many months. A key skill is walking in a straight line without stopping to sniff. She's one of the best in her class. After basic training, Nora's ready for her next step. She will live with a guide dog instructor until she's about 18 months old. Of course, training always includes a yummy treat. After bonding, she allows her new instructor to use a leash. She's learning how to walk next to her future owner. She easily masters the basics like learning to sit. Today, she'll learn to eat only when told to. The sound of a dog whistle signals she has permission to eat. When guiding a blind person, Nora must resist the temptation to go after food. By learning to eat only when signaled by the whistle, she won't run off suddenly, even when something smells really good. A fast learner, Nora is moving quickly through her training. She's ready to be tested in real-world situations. She reacts promptly when her owner calls. She obediently waits for her owner's permission to eat. Nora heads out shopping with her trainer. She dutifully walks next to her, helping her to find her way. Even the smell from the fresh meat at the butcher doesn't seem to affect her. She knows she will be rewarded for being a good guide. Now a new challenge comes in their way. Will Nora resist the temptation of licking the broken eggs on the floor? Although curious, she stays faithful to her task of standing by her owner's side. Mission accomplished. Enjoy your treat, Nora. You deserve it. But there are some puppies that must learn to overcome their own disabilities to enjoy a happy life. Rufus, the Dalmatian, sadly was born deaf in one ear. Rufus and his siblings are about 4 weeks old. Dalmatians are actually born with plain white coats, and the spots start appearing a few weeks later. Rufus and his brothers and sisters need to be fed every 2 hours. But their nails are already quite sharp and can hurt Mama. Unlike the pointers, they don't sharpen them on their own. They grow in that way. So they need to be trimmed frequently. Dalmatians can sometimes have trouble being friendly with people and other dogs. So they need to be well trained early. Now is the ideal time for Rufus to become familiar with humans. It's also important that he becomes socialized with other dogs. Today, he is going to meet Caesar, an Irish red and white setter. When introducing two dogs for the first time, it's important that they take their time getting to know each other. It looks like socializing is no problem for Rufus. By the 5th week, they become more aware of their surroundings and want to explore. Little by little, they start to discover the outside world. Still, their owner keeps them in a limited space for their own safety. But this doesn't seem to bother the playful pups. Rufus and his siblings quickly learn to love some new smells and tastes. It's around this time that they start to make the transition from mother's milk to dog food. This is called weaning. Rufus takes a routine trip to the vet. Dalmatians run a high risk of being deaf. Nearly 1 in every 4 Dalmatians is deaf in one ear, and 1 in 12 are born completely deaf. So Rufus's checkup includes a hearing test. They start with the left ear. No reaction. Rufus is deaf in the left. Now the right ear. Luckily, that one is normal. A few weeks later, Rufus moves to his new home. Because he can only hear from one ear, he can't tell which direction sound comes from. So he has problems with orientation. His new owners help Rufus learn to compensate for his hearing problems. They use a variety of techniques to ensure he continues being a happy, playful pup. He learns to locate objects using a combination of vision and hearing. His owners use squeaky toys as much as possible. This stimulates his hearing and helps him learn a better sense of direction. A tasty reward always helps the training. His owners also use sounds generated from a laptop to stimulate his hearing and improve orientation. After a few months, Rufus grows to become a handsome teen dog. And it's almost impossible to know he has a hearing problem. The combination of puppy love and owner love prepares Rufus for a rich, full life. It's been said that the best psychiatrist in the world is a puppy licking your face. No matter where you're from or what your age, puppies simply make you smile. Their boundless energy, insatiable appetite for life, and charming clumsiness can puncture even the darkest mood. And even when they eat your shoe or have an accident in the house, it's impossible not to forgive them. They are the animals that truly define unconditional love. And that's why many believe puppies top the list of cute ones.